Hi guys, hi everybody. Good day and welcome to today on Princess Anu TV, guys. I've been away for a while. Anyways, I remember telling you guys why I was away. And today I'm back for us to talk about something very, very important. Something I've been receiving a lot of messages even this period that I've been offline, kind of like not really offline anyways, but I've just been like checking on you guys like off and on. And I think that there are some things that we need to talk about based on some Instagram messages, based on things I've been seeing online. Mohammed Farouk, welcome. I came to check for you guys, especially. No, yeah, welcome. Yes, we are back to the live streams. And it's been a while. Hope you guys are doing fine. That's the first question. And also, we're going to be talking about the happenings in the, will I say in the world or in the aviation industry or whichever. We're going to be talking about the happenings today. I'm going to be giving you guys some of my advice and how I think you guys can go with the flow, like going with the flow. I don't know if you understand, but trust me, before the end of the video you are definitely going to understand. If you can hear me, let me know that you can hear me. It's a live stream and sometimes you kind of have like ups and downs. But I'm trusting God anyways that today's live stream we're not going to be having ups and downs anyways. So if you can hear me, let me know. I'd like to know if you can hear me. Welcome Noye, welcome Muhammad. Okay, I can see questions are coming already. We are going to be talking about those questions. And we're going to be talking about the questions, but before then I would like us to treat some issues. Like, let's talk about it. What's on your mind, especially now? A lot of persons are talking about things that this might be a bad time to go into aviation, this might be this might be that, the aviation industry might take a long time to recover, a lot of things. So I want to know what's on your mind. I want us to all discuss it together and let's talk about it. Basically, let's talk about all these fears, all these assumptions, all these questions. Basically, it's important that we talk about it so that we keep our hopes alive. It's true, it's a bad time to go for evaluation. Okay, Mohammed, why do you say it's a bad time to go for the evaluation exams? I don't understand that. Why do you say it's a bad time? Anyways, I'm saying people are actually saying it's a bad time to actually go into aviation, and they have their reasons why they are saying that. I want to know what you think about it. Not only that, I want us to also discuss. Okay, I'm happy that you guys have been doing great because I can see most of you here, and a lot of persons don't know that we started again. Okay, no, yeah. Personally, I feel that they are right, that the industry will take a while to recover as people already in the aviation industry are getting laid off. Yes, dear, this is also a major part, and we are going to be talking about this thing today. I'll just give a little time for more persons to join us so that we don't go over and over again. But guys, I'm going to be sincere with you. This is the best time to re-strategize. Stamping Co-FNG, welcome on board. Thanks for joining us in today's live stream. This is the best time to re-strategize, to replan, because no, you're not late at all. We just started like some few minutes ago. This is the best time to re-strategize, to relearn, and to replan. Guys, I'm going to be telling you some deep things that I think you should be working on now, because things are changing all over the world and companies are re-strategizing. People are re-strategizing. People are looking for better ways in order to move forward in life. And if you're not doing the same thing, you're making a lot of mistakes, because everything is changing, guys. Every single thing is changing. That's the truth. Majority of things in the world now is changing. You see that even in normal flights, cabin crews are using face masks to fly. Pilots are using face masks to fly. Companies are changing strategies. But something you should always have in mind, I don't want to put too much negativity out there because there's no negativity at all. But something I want you to have in mind, even as people are getting laid off from their jobs, people are also getting employed. Ayin Lola, welcome. Mohammed Farouk. Okay, because last year I applied to NCAT and was not shortlisted for the exams, and this happened during a normal season. What about now? Okay, let me tell you something, Mohammed Farouk, about this. I feel this is even the best time for you to apply. You know why? A lot of persons are shying away from applying because they feel now that the aviation industry is not going to make it. They feel that the aviation industry is not going to move forward, and so they are shying away from applying. Hi, Abayomi, welcome on board. So they are shying away from applying. Now, if you apply, you guys are going to be few and you're going to stand a better chance. I think you should also think about the other side. The way you're also thinking of not applying or not coming for the exams this period, someone else on the other end is thinking about the same thing. And imagine if like 100 persons out of the, let's say, 120 persons that bought the form is actually thinking the same way. You know what that means? That means you're going to be having fewer number of persons for the evaluation exams, and those people are going to be getting the admission. So I don't want you to put that. Think about the positive side too, because I saw a post what someone wrote on Instagram about the fact that a lot of flying schools now. Hi, Kerry Ruth, welcome. I saw a post where a lot of persons, somebody wrote that a lot of flight schools now are reducing their fare because they want to get more people. So flying fares that had been maybe $70,000 now it's coming down to like $35,000 because they want students. They are not getting people at this time because a lot of persons are getting discouraged. So I want you to see the good part of it, not only the bad part of it. Okay, Noye, but I feel you are just starting, or I feel if you're just starting or about to start flight training, it's a great time immediately after the pandemic, because once you are out, if you did in Nigeria, yes, thank you very much for this. This is part of what I said we are going to talk about today, or what I basically had in mind that we're going to talk about today. Now, a lot of persons are saying that this is not a good time, this is not a good time, and I get it. There are a lot of reasons, realistically, why this is not a good time to actually go into aviation. But the truth is that if you are already in flight school, this kind of thing should not bother you. If you've already gotten an admission into flight school, this kind of thing should not bother you. There are persons this kind of things will be bothering, like persons that don't have the money and they're trying to strive every way to get the money. These are the kind of things that they're going to think about, because they're like, okay, if I get this money now, am I going to find a job to quickly fit in myself? But if you're already in flight school, you've already paid your fees, you've already done all those things, or are you about saying, please give me my refund and let me walk home? This is going to be a very bad time. So it's going to be, I don't want to think about it like that. I want us to always focus on the positivity of life. Like, have it at the back of your mind that even if it's only 3 persons they're going to be employing, you're going to be among the 3. I don't know if you get me. That's the kind of mindset I always try to put at the back of my mind. Because there's no point, you have a lot to gain by being positive and you have so much to lose by being negative. If you're negative about a particular thing, even if that thing was likely assigned to come to you, it may likely not come to you. Tato, welcome. It may likely not come to you because, come on, like, you're already negative about it. So I want us to talk about what is in your mind. What are the things you guys are thinking about? What are the things you're bothered about? Because if you don't talk about it, you just sit on your own, think too much, and I think there's no solution so much in thinking. It's better to share with people that you know can offer you help and all that. And some of these reasons people are giving why you shouldn't go into aviation now, they are realistic. Don't think they're just blabbing. These guys are real. In fact, I listened to one today and the guy was like, they're laying off a lot of persons. How do you think someone that has 8,000 hours and you that is even flight school with 250 hours comes to an interview with someone that has 8,000 hours? Who do you think they're going to pick? But anyways, guys, just be positive. I just said that. That was what I heard when I listened to one of these pilots on Instagram, you know, talking. And everything he said actually made sense. But like I said, listen to these things, get a good part of it. In fact, there's one I watched on the, I think there's a channel for African pilots and all that. And the lady was saying something I really don't know which of the ones I watched anyways, because I've been watching a lot of things during this period of the lockdown so that I can get myself enlightened. It's part of self-education. So if you're not doing that, I think you should start doing that. And the lady was saying that this is the best time for you to improve on yourself. That's why I'm going to be talking specifically on re-strategizing, relearning, and replanning. I'm going to be talking about it today. We have to discuss about how to re-strategize, how to relearn some things, learn some other things, and replan. I know you already have plans. Like personally, I felt, oh, by now I should be done with my rating, at least at the beginning. Sahi, welcome. I felt I should be done at least at the beginning of this year. I was just thinking about it on my own, and I was like, oh, at the beginning of this year, I'll be done. I'll do this, do that, do that. But come on, we are here, and it's already half of the year. So this is the best time to replan, re-strategize, and relearn some things. There are some things you've known, there are some things you've imbibed. It's just like now, as a cabin crew, you want to save your job, and you tell yourself that you are not going to wear face masks no matter what's happening. You're not going to be used to it. You can see that that person is not ready to relearn things that he or she is already used to, and it will lead that person to losing his or her job. So there are a lot of things you have to relearn this period. And in fact, let's go into talking straight about re-strategizing. I just want to make sure I'm following the comments. Okay, you should be able to get into the industry when it's almost getting stable and more opportunities. That's a good one. I like that positivity because that's how it is. That's how it's going to go. If you're currently in flight school, if you're currently in flight training, or if you're just about to enter, what is going to happen is that definitely it's going to take you like 2 years or 3 years for you to be able to gather your licenses together and your ratings together. So if you gather all these things together, you know that you have them already at hand. And so when you're leaving flight school, by then the aviation industry, the nation would have, everything would have like balanced up, and you'll be in a good position to like get into the industry. So these are some things you should consider that are of benefit or favor to you guys. Seriously, this is something you should consider because it's really of benefit to you. Okay, when I became a pilot, I was always when I become a pilot, I will always be grateful and remember you. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Okay. Okay, guys. I hope you guys are doing fine. I'm going to be asking that question again because this period, mental health is very, very important, and you need to be fine in order to be able to survive after the whole lockdown and pandemic and all that. So try as much as possible to keep yourself fit, keep your mind stable, do things that encourage you so that you don't get like worked up, and you know how it goes, like you get worked up, things are not going well, and you feel bad for yourself and all that and all that. You don't need that, the spirit. You need a lot of positivity. You need it. Come on, you need it. So guys, let's go into re-strategizing. I'm going to be going straight. And if you're new to this channel and you've not seen me before, oh god, it's a pity, but it's fine. It's fine. Welcome on board. This is Princess Anu-TV, and we talk about aviation, motivation, and adventure. And today we are going to be talking about how to re-strategize, replan. Akinsola Oni, welcome. Especially during this period. Guys, the first thing I want you to know is that you need to be flexible. Have flexibility at the back of your mind. Please, if you can get a pen or a paper to jot down some of these things I'm saying. Edo Timothy, welcome on board. If you can get all these things I'm saying, I would really appreciate it, because this will be a talk from my heart. It's not, I don't have any script written anywhere to like, oh, you have to follow this, follow that. No. I just want us to talk about it. Like, you can see the title, let's talk about it. Like, I'm checking on you. Come on, let's talk about it. Okay, guys, let's move on. So I don't get so excited and move over what we're supposed to be saying. Guys, at this period, things are changing. Companies are re-strategizing. They are thinking of ways to employ more persons. And I was telling one of my friends, like some days ago, I was like, though pilots are not flying, but the companies or the airlines know that they need their aircrafts to function, and so engineers are still working. What am I trying to say? consider why you want to do flying. Consider why you want to come into the aviation industry. This is the best time to re-strategize. If you feel you don't yet have the money to go and become a pilot or to pay for flight training, and you have the money, because the money to become a flight engineer or an aircraft maintenance engineer is way lesser than becoming a pilot, I think you can consider that. I'm not saying you should change your dream. It's something that you start up and you definitely work towards getting to where you want to go to. It's not like a stopping point. Now everything is like up and down, everything is unstable, and you need to find methods to re-strategize. Like I said, persons that this kind of thing will affect are people that are looking for the money, and the first thing that comes to their mind is the moment you get the admission, the moment you come into the aviation industry, you're thinking of ways at which you can get your money back to either pay either a loan or appreciate whoever helped you or help your family. You're thinking of how best you can get a job. But if you already have the money, you're not in this category definitely that I'm talking about, because obviously you're already settled. But if you don't, that means you're in this category that I'm talking about. So guys, that's the first thing I want you to consider. Try to re-strategize. Can you do a course that is still within the aviation industry that will get you money quickly, easily, faster, towards working to where you want to go? Because persons are saying things are changing. We know that the aviation industry is definitely going to come back. But I'm saying if you don't have the money now, I'm just giving you like a candid advice. Mayank, welcome to the channel. First time seeing this name. If you've not subscribed, do me a favor, subscribe. We're getting to 2,000 subscribers, and we're going to be giving out the books, and if possible starting the tutorials immediately. So guys, let's continue. So I'm talking about re-strategizing. I need you to be flexible at this point in time. Secondly, if you just finished your university and you've not started flight training, our advice for now, start working already with your degree. What it's going to do is going to buy you time, and it's going to like help you save up enough, like some money that you can use to at least apply either to a school in Nigeria or to a school outside Nigeria, and you get the admission and you start working on your scholarship, sponsorship, grants, whatever you want to work on. But my point here is, do not stay idle. I don't know if you're getting me, but please, I need you to understand me. If you don't understand anything, do well to ask. I'm going to explain myself over and over again, because this is not a time to stay idle. This is a time to do something, and do something for yourself. Another thing is this. Think about it. Why do you really want to become a pilot? Why do you want to become a flight engineer? Why do you want to become a cabin crew? Why do you want to do that thing you want to do? Think about, are there ways I can go around this later on to meeting that dream? Because I don't advise anybody to leave their dreams and aspirations. You know why I don't? I will not say, oh, just leave this since things are not working and everything, just leave it and go. No, because later on in life, you're going to think about it and say, oh, I wish I wanted to become a pilot, I wanted to become an engineer, I wanted to become a cabin crew. I didn't just have the opportunity, or maybe there was no money, or you later regret it in life. You know, when you sit your children down and you're trying to talk to them about life and everything, and you now tell them that, you see, I wanted to become a pilot someday in my life, and something happened. That story will not be interesting, guys. Or you're not going to be happy about it. So the best thing you can do for yourself is to find a way, think about why you love to do that thing you love to do, and say, okay, what can work for me at this time? We are talking about how to re-strategize. Because if you don't re-strategize, everybody's re-strategizing, guys. Schools are re-strategizing because now everybody's saying social distancing, you have to social distance, this person, you have to stay 5 meters away from this person, you have to stay. So even in classes, things are going to change. So that reminds me, let me say something. If you're a person that has not been reading before and has been hoping in ABC, by the way, I heard that WAEC is going to be starting soon. Well, for those that are in high school and all that, I wish you guys all the best. Go and excel. You're supposed to excel anyways, just go and excel. But you see, if you're a kind of person that has not been reading, has not been studying, this is the best time because things are going to change. That person you might be hoping in to like help you out, sort you out, whatever, might not fall in the same class or in the same category as you, because now they're saying because of social distancing, this person has to sit here, the other person sits in Sokoto, the other person sits in Jigawa, like that. This is the best time to do something for yourself. Don't stay idle. I'm just trying to hammer on this. Don't stay idle. Make sure you find something to do. Sheg, welcome. That's what. The other point I have today to tell you is time to relearn. Relearn those attitudes, those habits. It's time to pick up new things. Like, you've been used to a lot of things before. You've been used to the way things work. Now, companies are going to be changing strategies. People are going to be changing the way they do things. Recruitment organizations are going to be changing the way things happen. So you have to be able to re-strategize. If possible, flight school is also going to be changing the way they do things. Kerry Roots, welcome. Nice seeing you here. Thank you. May you succeed too. Amen. Wow, they were really wonderful. We thank God. Thank God. Like, the wedding was really fine, and I'm so happy I was able to update you guys about it. Hope you all watched the video because I enjoyed the moment. Like, it was as if, oh God, when am I going to get married and all that. Anyways, guys, that's by the way. So I was talking about relearning. You see, if you're a kind of person that you don't know how to do visual interviews, you don't know how to do, there's a possibility that they may even say, because of a lot of persons, this next evaluation exams, they're going to say, sorry, we're going to be doing you batch by batch. Don't be surprised. I've not heard anything. I don't know. Like, I'm not even in school. So I'm not saying based on what I heard, but I'm just saying that things might change. They can decide and say, okay, previously for the exams, like, in the hall, people are always jam-packed. People always come. They can say, oh, we're going to be doing it batch by batch. And they call the first batch, they call the second batch, and you're like, oh, these guys are good. We're going to go with this set. The other set should stay. What am I trying to tell you? Try as much as possible to prepare in such a way that you will be among the best. No matter how many batches they call, no matter where you find yourself, no matter what you're doing, if you're called for a recruitment, if you're called for an exam. Today actually sounds like a motivational talk. I really don't know why it sounds like that. But I'm trying to tell you guys, the world is changing, things are changing, and you need to re-strategize. You need to find a way for things to work for you, because you need to survive. It's about survival, and it's about survival of the fittest. Like you all know in biology, the way we talked about it then, and you're like, for you to survive, you need to do this, do that. It's only the strongest that survive. And if you check even in the biology and all that we learned in secondary school, they say for you to survive and all that, you see that it's those animals that have actually built so much immunity, so much strength and all that, that actually stay till the end, because they have the capacity and the capability to survive. So if you are going to survive during this period of the post-COVID, post-pandemic and all that, you need to build enough. Like, you need to be marketable. You need to build skills that will make you, in fact, let me give a practical example. If peradventure you finish university and you're just at home, you didn't go look for a job, you didn't go look for anything, and you finally maybe applied for NCAT or maybe any flight school like outside Nigeria, maybe a flight school in US or in Canada, or maybe breathing or something, and you go looking for a scholarship, and they ask you, okay, you finish your university by so time, so what have you been doing? And you're like, I've been waiting at home, blah blah blah, and they say, okay, where have you been working? And you don't have anything to say. Are you gonna sound like a serious person? Let me give you a minute to like think about that. You're definitely not going to sound like a serious person, because they feel that you finish your exams since like, or you finish your university since like 2 years or 3 years or 4 years. Kenya Roots is in Kenya. Wow, that's nice. I hope to visit Kenya very soon. I've always had plans to visit Kenya, and I really don't know when it's going to happen, but It's sure gonna happen soon. It's gonna happen soon. Wow, nice knowing that you're in Kenya. So guys, as I was saying, it's good for you at this period to re-strategize. Guys, put yourself together. Let us not dull things. See, you need to be able to be marketable. You need to be able to be seen as a serious person in this period. And for you to be able to be seen as a serious person in this period, looking for something, being able to go higher, you need to be able to build yourself to be seen like a serious person. So what questions I'm going to be asking you before we go to the last one, replanning, is: have you been reading during the lockdown? Have you been watching videos that will help yourself? Have you been researching on that place you want to go? What assignments have you been giving yourself in order to get to where you want to go earlier and sooner? These are some things that you need to consider. Then lastly, guys, replanning. Just like I said before, I was hoping that, oh, by now I should have been done with NCAT and I should probably be here or there and all that and all that. But now it hasn't happened for me. What do you think I'm doing at this time? Replanning to make sure that when everything comes back to normal, I will still be able to do those things I wished and hope to have achieved in the beginning part of this year. If you don't replan, you're going to fall into a danger of there's still time. Come on, there's still time. Oh, we are waiting for the lockdown to end. Oh, we are waiting for the pandemic to end. Like I said before, flight schools are already resuming. If peradventure want to go to a flight school and things didn't work out, maybe you put January for yourself, it's time for you to plan. Even if you're going to get into a flight school in August, it's still something. Even if you're going to get into a flight school in September, it's still something. At least you got to achieve something concerning your dreams during the course of this year, because you can't allow 2020 to go like that. I know during the beginning of this year there was so much hype. I'm going to achieve this, I'm going to achieve that, I'm going to achieve it, but it's never too late. That's what I'm trying to say. That you've not achieved those things currently doesn't mean it's too late for you to achieve those things. So guys, these are some things that I thought I should bring to your remembrance, because I've been seeing a lot of messages online. Oh, should I go to university first? Oh, should I go to flight school first? Oh, is this the right time to go to flight school? Oh, what flight school should I choose? Oh, how can I get it cheap? Oh, my medicals, a lot of things, guys. And see, these things will definitely not finish. So I'm ready to keep hearing them and hearing them and hearing them. But the best I can do for you is to tell you the best ways to go about all these things and to make yourself productive, to make yourself somebody that people can actually recognize and say, come on, this person is doing good. Come on, this person is doing great. Come on, I can recommend you to this person. You need to make yourself marketable. You need to make yourself look serious. Even if you're an unserious person, try to make yourself look serious. Come on, so that when you go looking for a scholarship, a grant, whatever you want to do, they know that, no, this person is hardworking. This person has been working on this project for a while, and so he or she deserves it. So I'm going to be answering this question concerning, I saw a question concerning flights, a little time to talk about this again. Guys, first stage, I always tell people, don't get too bothered about how you can build your hours, because that one will definitely come. The second thing is, building your hours can be done in different ways. First method is that you can pay a flight school. I heard they do it a lot in South Africa. They do it a lot. I have so many friends that have gone to schools, flying schools in South Africa, and they tell me things like that, and they say they do it a lot. They build their schools that their specialty is to help people build hours. In fact, I think those schools don't specialize in like training persons. They just help you make sure you build your hours like to either 1,500 hours, because you just pay them the money and you can actually do it. Another method is that if you're favored and blessed of God, God helping you, you can actually get a job immediately to be able to build your hours. You will not like go do normal stuff like trying to pay people to build your hours and all that. You can get an airline job, which sometimes even the airline job, they can ask you to like pay a certain amount of money to be able to fly with them, based on what I have heard. But you can also use that method to build your hours. So whichever way, or you can also go to flight clubs. If you're in areas that have flight clubs, you can also fly with them to build your hours. Also, people do caravan flying, like flying all these people that do tourist fly tourists and all that. You can join this kind of persons to also build your hours. Though it depends if the company decides to employ you. Anyways, that's not on a personal like base that you have to pay to build your hours. You have to like follow a due process with that company to be able to work with them to be able to build your hours. So there are several methods you can build your hours. You can tag along also with a friend that has an aircraft to also be able to build your hours. Then what other method do I know that you can build your hours? Well, those are the methods I know that are quick ways to actually build your hours. But firstly, start from the basics. And like you know, the basics is finding an aviation school, registering, and gaining an admission, coming into flight school, be done with your flight training, then you can move over. Other things will fall into place definitely, but I'm happy that you're asking this question because it's going to help you to plan, and I like it when people plan, because when you plan, they say if you fail to plan, then you're already planning to fail. So I like it when people are planning, because that means they are trying to avoid failure, and so they are planning so that they don't fail. So thank you so much, guys, for being here today. And the live stream has commenced like full time. If anything is going to change, I'm definitely going to let you know. And yeah, I'm going to let you know. And don't forget, I will still keep to my promise. The moment you hit 2,000 subscribers, if you subscribe to my email list, I'm going to be sending you some books that you can actually read and enhance your aviation knowledge, like some aviation books anyways. What comments am I missing? Okay, there's one begin class immediately after the admission exams in NCAT. What happens is that immediately after the admission exams, and they know that they've given you admission, they put a specific date on your admission letter stating that you are going to be resuming on that specific date. Not only that, they will state that you're going to resume on that specific date, they are also going to put things they want you to bring, things you must bring when you're coming into school. So the day you resume, you're going to have something like an orientation telling you the way the school is, blah blah blah. People welcome you into the school, and the next day, guys, you're going to be starting classes. You're going to be starting classes full time, and trust me, that week that you're starting classes, you're going to have progress tests to write. So it's not a time. The moment you come in and you're in for business. There's no time to waste time anywhere. So if you want to read at home, you can, but trust me, they're going to give you quality lectures, quality teaching that you'll be happy. In fact, you'll be really happy. You'll be happy. So guys, is there any other thing that I have not talked about that you want me to talk about today? I just thought we should gist about all these things. So tell me, how have you been doing during this period? What's up? What's happening with you guys? Tell me. So maybe I can spare like few minutes, like, you know, catch up on the times I've missed. But guys, please don't forget. Restrategize, relearn things, adapt, be flexible, and also replan. Try as much as possible. Yes, look at your old plan, you know, put everything together. Tapiko say he has been stuck at home. That sounds quite funny. Almost everybody's stuck at home, but I heard guys in the US and in South Africa, they have actually started flying. So if you're stuck at home, it's just for a little period of time. Trust me, everything's going to be coming back as usual, normal, very, very soon, sooner than you expect. So enjoy it while it lasts. Seriously, I'm going to be telling you that. Enjoy it while it lasts. But not only that, find something doing. Actually, don't just enjoy it while it lasts. Find something doing. Yeah, it's been 4 months. I think for us, we were home since March. So imagine till now, like, everything is kind of going. Even Asma will start flying 21st June. Yeah, basically in Nigeria, all the airlines have been given, I think they've been given permission to start operations from the 21st of June. So by God's grace, if airlines are going to start flying, let's hope for the best, that schools are going to be called back, people are going to be resuming and everybody is going to be doing fine. Just enjoying lockdown and curfew, not interested. I don't understand, Ruth. You said you're enjoying the lockdown and you're saying not interesting. That's like, two different statements like coming in together. So you're enjoying the lockdown, but you say it's not interesting. Anyways, I know you're enjoying Sha because you've been looking so fresh these days. So I know you're definitely enjoying the lockdown. Yeah, that's another thing. Muhammad Farouk, yes, you're right. We also hope that school resumes. If school resumes, it's going to be like a good thing for us. It's going to be a good thing for us because everybody's going to be like finishing stuff and wrapping up the processes, and it's going to be great. It's going to be great, trust me. It's going to be great. I think this period is just giving us an opportunity to replan and to think about the reasons why we have to do what we want to do. So just think about why you want to do what you want to do. Why do you actually love flying? Why do you love what you're doing now? Why do you love, it's just like me, like I'm going to be telling you why I decided YouTube very soon. Like, why did I even start a YouTube channel, for goodness sake? Why do I love filming? Like, why do I love capturing the moments? It's fun anyways, that's the short of it. But some things just get interesting and you just don't want to stop. So, there are a lot of things, guys. Think about, this is the best time for you to think about what you're doing, why you love what you're doing, whether you should continue, whether you should enlarge, whether you should just, still stay where you are, Louis, welcome. Welcome. I think this is the first time I'm mentioning that name, Louis. Nice having you here. Ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-dum. Guys, I feel like playing the music for you guys, for us to dance, because it's been a while. Like, it's really been a while. Come on. It's been a while. Then also, when is flight? I think flights too in places like most of the African countries are also going to be resuming. Today you don't have to say motivational, but since today was exactly like today was all the motivation we needed, because it's also like motivation for me. If you go on Instagram, a lot of things have been happening this period. A lot of things, guys, a lot of things, and you just need to know where to focus your energy. You just need to know where to like put your head. You just need to know, how can I make things work for me? How can I make myself useful? That's what I'm going to say, useful in this period. You see, some jobs are even facing away, and like I said before, even if people are losing their jobs, have it at the back of your mind that people are also gaining jobs. So don't always think about that other part. Think about the positive part of it too. But also, companies are changing strategies and they are spending more, and so they want to see how they can downsize persons, because if they've been using a particular amount of money to do something and now they have to use more, so they want to try as much as possible, see if they can use less staff to accomplish these purposes. But at the same time, they're also going to be needing more staff. So even as people are saying, oh, there's no job, there's no this, there's no that, people are also applying for jobs and gaining jobs. So I want to tell you, during this period of lockdown, if you're a person that is looking for a job, if you're looking for a placement, don't give up. This can be a good time for you to get a good place, because now companies are going to be running several kind of shifts in order not to have so many people in a place at a time. So because they're going to be doing this, they're going to be needing more hands, they're going to be needing people to come and like go. I don't know if you really get the point of what I'm trying to say, but they're going to be needing more persons basically. So it's opportunity for many, and also it's like a loss for some. But whichever way we like it or not, the good will always outweigh the bad. The good always outweighs the bad. So I think, guys, this will be all for today. I'm going to be seeing you guys tomorrow, next tomorrow, next tomorrow, and we'll go. Oh God, I kind of like lost my voice, a little part of my voice, but I trust God that it's going to be coming back, soon. All the party. Okay, Okay, guys, I'm going to see you guys tomorrow, anyways. And thanks to everyone that joined me today. Thank you, Abayomi. Thank you, Kerry Root. Thank you, Muhammad Farouk. Thank you, Louis. No, not at all. I'm totally 100% like fine, and I've been doing like great this period. And I just need like more rest, like more rest. FG Chapiko, Onyilola, Akinsola, Tato, you guys are the best. And if you've not liked this, if you will click on the like button. Also, Noye, thank you so much for joining me. In fact, you were one of the first persons to come today. I was so excited to see you. So, guys, I'm going to be seeing you tomorrow. Well, let's go. Okay. Louis, thank you so much. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.